What's up, guys? Today I'm going to do a new sit and go video, and today I'm playing on Unibet, and it's a big difference compared to the games I showed yesterday on PokerStars. Players are just so poor here. And this player has made a lot of weird plays so far, and probably he will do more mistakes going on here. I'm also waiting for another table to start. It's early in the morning here, so not as many games as during the nights. So I will soon add on another extra table here, so we'll see some more hands. And here it is with the other table. And as usual, I play very tight during the first levels here, just waiting, watching, and seeing how my opponent plays. It's much more easy and to take decisions when you know how your opponents are playing. So don't make any risky plays in the beginning because you don't know anything about these players yet. So bide your time and get information about what hands are they raising from different positions. Are they bluffing or are they super tight? So during these early stages, just collect information and wait for premium hands, and then we can use that information later on when it matters. We get really good odds to play here, and we don't want to fold everything, so just putting in here to see a flop. Really poor hand, but this player is really poor, and yeah, the odds are great, so I don't want to show that I fold all the time either. So sometimes it's fine to splash around a bit when you get great odds. This might seem real tight, but yeah, I don't have enough information, and he's been checking when he missed, so probably he might actually have something here. And I have a poor kicker. When I see this cheap flop, I'm looking for like 2 pair or trips, then I will play it hard. Otherwise, I will take it cautiously and try to win some pots when it's checked down, or I can make a small value bet on some street. But I won't go broke on that hand if I'm not flopping really well. Here, limping in, and he allows us to do that. Then we do a small standard continuation bet here on the flop. It has to work out like 1 time out of 3 to make it profitable. And so this is like a really nice play, just to limp in and make the half pot bet on the flop and see what players that allow us to steal. That's simple. And as you might see here, we are playing on Unibet today. It's mostly sports betting and casino players here, so the player pool is really good. Good in terms that it's easy to win, and they don't allow any third-party tools here, so you can't use any HUD or anything like that. But that also attracts the fish. Yeah, there's really soft games on here, and you will be surprised of many plays you see here. And if you want some like special bonus when you sign up on Unibet, just join my Telegram channel and send me a message on Telegram, or send a message on my email. I will put it in the bio, so I can fix a good deal there. we continue to play tight here, not mixing it up, not like this player is playing really poor, so we won't try to steal against him. We will wait for premium hands and take it down when we can, but we won't bluff him that often or try to steal his blind or anything, because he won't allow it anyway. So against him we will wait for good hands, basically. And again we can see cheap flop here, so let's do that. We flop second pair, but we take it cautiously here as well, just like the last time. We won't go broke here. If we are lucky, we can get a cheap turn, but we're not doing that here. So yeah, just fold, bide our time. And here's some action here. It looks like a split pot, but yeah. You will be surprised to see, like, sometimes you're just, oh, now it's 3 players left or 2 players left, because a lot of people here play way too loose and bluff too much, and just play really horrible poker. So bide your time in the beginning. Another free flop. Also sign that it's bad players here. They're giving us a lot of free flops. They're not putting pressure, so it's easy to play, to see a lot of cheap hands. And let's try again. We do this limp and half bet still. Yeah, it works again. And now, of course, this hand is good enough to make a button raise, of course. So we make a small raise and see how that goes. During a cash game, I would like continuation bet here, like all the time. But yeah, this is just a poor player. He will call too much. So just shake it down, take it easy, play small pots against these players. I might actually opt to call this one. We got great odds. He will beat us a lot of times, but he can be bluffing also with some random junk. Yeah, we will split it. And if I didn't mention it before, I'm running pokercoach.com. I've been playing poker for 15 years, and I played on a professional level most of the time. And this sit and go games was my bread and butter games for several years. This is how I started playing. Nowadays I play more cash games and multi-table tournaments, but I like these sit and goes they're good basic to learn the game, and when you learn this sit and goes, you can play really well in tournaments later on as well. It's like a good starting point if you want to start out with poker, or to learn how to be a winning player. And once you're a winning player here, you can like work more with multi-table tournaments and develop. But yeah, just to find something that you can easily beat and become a winner at is a really nice starting point. Here you could opt for racing, but since this player is so poor, I want to play a lot of small pots with him. So just check this down, see if we flop anything. Otherwise, we can let him have this small pot. Now, we've been limping and stealing 2 times against this guy, and I'm tempted to do it a 3rd time, actually. But it might be a good time to just slow it down and fold pre-flop, just to not show him that we do this trick every time. But he seems so passive, so I couldn't resist. Made a small bet on the turn to protect ourselves from a free heart on the river. Maybe get a 9 or a 7 also. Yeah. And we make a call there. You could opt for re-raising also. If the blinds were higher, I would prefer to just shove it, take down the pot pre-flop. But he makes such a small raise. We got position, so a call is fine also. But I don't like to 3-bet to 360 or something, and then we got just a pot size bet on the flop with ace high. So I prefer to just call here with this stack sizes. I prefer to call or push. And the blinds are a bit too small to push. And now we can actually put in this it's a pretty sweet spot to do this. Unfortunate flop and everything, but pretty good gamble for us with ace king over 10-9 here. We took a stab at this one, but he won't allow us, so now we can give him this on, show him that we don't do this trick every time. And now, of course, a great hand. Let's make a raise, see what happens. Now we get the ace draw, so if we get a small bet from some point here, and we get 2 overcards, so this is a good hand to bluff with. So if anyone bets here, I would probably just shove it in. Now we can opt for a free card or bet and get it in. But yeah, I guess we should put some pressure here. And of course we need to play this hand, but I don't want to re-raise this guy, as I mentioned before. It's 2 money spots. I like to play many pots against this poor player, so yeah, just biding my time. And this time he might be, I will let him try to bluff here. I will call one time and then shove it in on the turn. Allow him room to hang himself, so to speak. Give him rope. And now with 3 players, 2 money spots, we can really put pressure. We can put pressure on him because he has really showed that he wants to end up in the money. This guy doesn't care that much, yeah. He will be he will be calling a lot here. Here, against a more passive player, I would push and put pressure on him, but since he'd been calling so much, so I don't want to do that. And here, now we can put pressure. We got a top pair, and he will be betting like 5s and a lot of other hands there. And yeah, we just shove here. It's pretty aggressive, but I don't want to raise and get a flop with like 401 bet left. So We get this flop really cheap, so yeah, let's take it. And here we will make the standard play here. He actually might have hit something there. Yeah, and as I said, now we're like 3 players left here. Here you could opt for a push, but yeah, I could also. This is a really tight fold, I know, but they are so poor, and I think I will get some better spots here. If against good players, yeah, I just shove there, but I would get a lot of good spots here against these players. So I play even tighter than I used to when the opposition is so poor. And please leave comments about what sides you play, or if you have any opinions on my play in this video. And also give comments if you want to see another type of video, or I will answer all questions. So just send them in the YouTube chat. And don't forget to subscribe and follow the channel. Make a small bet. Maybe we'll call with like an ace high or something. So I made a small value bet there. 300 in the pot, and he got 900. So yeah, good enough to just shove. Now we make the half bet bot, calling here. Unfortunately, he wins that one. And here we can't. Here we need to push. King high, yeah, good enough to shove. Yeah, and here's some lady luck on our side, and we take it down. And here, of course, is a call as well. Yeah, and we won the first tournament. Now let's see what we can do about this last one. Interesting re-raise there. I'm not that super happy about playing a monster pot here with this hand. This might seem really tight, but it's like either playing it to the end or fold here, and I really don't know. So I take the safe line there, hoping to get some getter spot against these two poor players. And like I said, the video I made yesterday, like it was some poor plays there as well, but there's so big difference about how poor these players play here on this site. So and of course there's other sites where it looks like this as well. So it's really important to, with game selection these days, and find a site where you can find a lot of bad players. And yeah, this is one of them for sure. And this time he didn't fight back. So yeah, last time he probably had something to play there. And we will not want to like try to steal every time, because then they will pick up on this. So every now and then we just give them one. Pretty loose call there with King Jack actually. But not much to do, but pretty loose to just call with King High. But it works for him this one. Worked for him this time. And now we're done for today. Thank you guys. I played tournament, won one of them, and we also talked about some basic strategy for this small limit sit and goes. And please leave comments and subscribe to the channel. Thanks.